Well, it's Friday interview time. We're catching up with George Elokobi ahead of tomorrow's visit to Chesham United. Again, a ground of a lot of fondness from that FA Cup run of last year, but league fixture tomorrow, 3 points on the line. How's the preparations gone for the game?
Another clear week for us. Just another game for us, which is, Chesham is our next opposition, and we've ensured that we work really diligently behind closed doors and made sure the players understand where we're going. They're a good side, and we saw that here when we played them the last time here at home. And they are good at what they do, but more importantly is the context of the game. We're going to a venue that is quite challenging, and we have to be on our A game tomorrow to get anything out of the game. But more importantly, it's looking at detailing in training and look at the game that we played and look at some of the things that we didn't do quite well. I know, yes, we kept a clean sheet, but more importantly, there's always room for improvements. And tactically, we need to look at setting up in a way where we're going to be hard to break down, but at the same time, give our opposition a problem.
So it sounds like you've set some challenges to the players this week ahead of that match. Are you pleased with the way they've responded to what you're asking of them tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely. Our group of players, they've been, like I said, they've been magnificent in terms of taking in information and applying it in training and making sure they challenge themselves. And training has been exciting. It's been detailed, and the players are the ones that set those standards. It's about looking at detailing in training, but more importantly, keeping high standards and holding one another accountable. And they know what's at stake, and it's important that comes game time tomorrow, they are fully prepped physically, psychologically, because we're going to a ground again that it's a difficult place to go. We saw that last season when we played there in the FA Cup, and we know their fans are going to be right behind them, and it's going to be a good contest, and it's going to be a game where I think mentally we need to be ready, and if we are mentally and psychologically, then tactically, a game plan can be executed in a positive manner, and then we see where we are comes 5 p.m. tomorrow.
Obviously, from a playing perspective, you just want to concentrate one game at a time, but obviously, I guess as a management team, you're mindful that there's another match on Tuesday, then one on Saturday, then the following Monday. So it's working that load out so they're not overwhelmed, but are prepared in the right way.
Yeah, definitely. You have to have the right balance in terms of loading individuals and loading the team collectively. And we know how much minutes players have played, and the ones that have had a lot of minutes, we have to look into that. We analyze, and then it's down to us to pick a team that is, that will be competitive based on the context of the game. I keep going back to that. But more importantly, the players know this, but we can only treat one game at a time. And the game in front of us is Chesham, and it's important that we focus our full attention on them, because they're a good side and we have to respect them in our preparation, which our group of players have. And everyone is ready, and tomorrow we'll see what team goes out to perform for Manchester United Football Club.
And finally, earlier this week, Vanarama National League announced the Manager of the Month award for December, and many congratulations to yourself on winning that title for the South Division. How did you feel when you were told that news?
Thank you. Absolutely delighted. It's an accolade that we didn't get last season because of our participation in the FA Cup. Not an excuse, but it did break things up for us. And this season, one of our objectives was, as myself as a manager, the management team, and the players, we wanted to do that, including our amazing supporters. We wanted to make sure, can we go a whole month without tasting defeat, or can we go a whole month by being consistent? And we've done that. We managed to do that in December. But again, it's a combination of all the hard work that's gone in. Not just, I said that, not just in at this stage of the season, the hard work that's gone in pre-season, but more importantly, during the season when it started. And I couldn't have had this without the help of and the support of Craig Fagan, Zach Foster-Crouch, Paul Smith, and the rest of the backroom staff, including our resilient players who have been the ones that are out there on the front of the battle line, ensuring that they could put in their bodies on the line to ensure that 3 points is secured every single game we play. But more importantly, not forgetting our incredible supporters. They've been there with us home and away, the likes of going to places like Truro and seeing hundreds of fans there traveling on a cold day. They've been there with us also at home, seeing the attendances that we've been having from when the season started up to this point. They're right behind the team, and they are 12 man on the day, and every time they keep showing up. And more importantly, delighted for the award. So thank you to everyone that voted myself. But more importantly, this award is a collective award received by myself, but it's received on behalf of the management team and Maidstone United as a whole.
Well, congratulations once again. Best of luck tomorrow, and we'll catch up with you again after the game.
Thank you very much.